An outbound support tool call can look routine and still carry customer records, credentials, and a bypass instruction to the wrong recipient. The useful question is not whether the email sounds professional. It is whether the proposed action is safe to execute. This walkthrough uses Maetra Secure's public preview and fictional test data to show a practical review pattern for AI platform and security teams. The checkpoint is simple. Define the failure you want to prevent, provide the exact content or tool call arguments, then review the verdict before the application lets anything act. Start with the protection goal. Here, the goal is to prevent support tools from sending customer records or credentials to an unapproved external recipient. This matters because a generic security instruction such as "keep data safe" is hard to test. A concrete goal names the content, the destination boundary, and the failure condition. Next, choose the content type. Secure can inspect a prompt before it reaches the model, a model output before it reaches a person or system, or a tool call before execution. For this example, the proposed action is email.send. The arguments name an external destination and ask the tool to ignore the approved recipient list, include a full customer table, and include an API key. The scan returns a block verdict with critical severity. That is the early operational result. The application does not need to infer risk from a vague score. It receives a clear decision plus the reasons behind it. The findings separate 3 problems that require different engineering responses. Data exfiltration identifies the attempted customer record transfer. Secret exposure identifies the credential in the payload. Privilege escalation identifies the instruction to bypass recipient allow listing. Keeping those reasons separate helps a team decide what to redact, what to block, and what policy boundary to enforce in the calling application. The safer rewrite is equally important. It replaces the unsafe request with an approved internal recipient, removes customer tables and credentials from the message body, and directs the workflow toward an access-controlled link or attachment created inside approved systems. A safer rewrite is not permission to execute automatically. It gives the application a bounded alternative that can still pass through its normal authorization and business rules. In production, place this review immediately before the external call. Send Secure the actual prompt, output, or normalized tool arguments. Treat a block as a hard stop. Store the finding identifiers, severity, reasoning, and the application's final disposition in your own runtime evidence. If the content is rewritten, scan the revised payload again before execution. The integration pattern is therefore 4 steps. Define the concrete protection goal, scan the exact payload at the execution boundary, branch on the verdict and findings, then preserve the result alongside the application decision. That creates a reviewable path from proposed action to final effect without turning every security signal into a generic dashboard alert. Try the same pattern with a fictional outbound action at maetra.io/try/secure.